connect to people when you're not asking them for something. Guess what? If you're always the person reaching out looking for something, you become that guy. And I mean this to females as well. That guy is that person that's always talking about themselves, always asking you to do their thing. Probably doesn't even remember your first name right. God, that's an ugly feeling, isn't it? We hate that feeling. Don't be that guy. If you Google that, I'm getting closer and closer to the top. Share versus hoard. I like to rank for weird Google phrases. Louis ranks for useful things. Danny, obviously Sullivan is the god of this stuff. But me, I like to rank for weird things. Google, no, I don't sleep. It's not a good thing. Share versus hoard. One of the things that the social tools allow us to do really well is they allow us to make our businesses porous again, and they allow us to do what humans do better, which is belong to multiple tribes in different ways, right? You're not defined by just one thing. You are not only a student. You're not only an entrepreneur. You're a dad. You're former Boy Scout. You're whatever. Well, businesses, we somehow lock this out. We lock out this idea that we should collaborate with other people. Do you remember in the 90s when everyone freaked out because of instant messenger? That wasn't even all that tricky, It's one-to-one. There's nothing weird or way out in the open about it. It's still one-to-one. But they freaked out because we were somehow going to suddenly launch all of our code through it. We were going to launch all our legal documents. We were going to give away trade secrets because a window opened up on our screen. Not to mention that email was right there to the right of that window, right? We did this again with blogs in 2000. We're doing it now with Twitter. Companies are locking down Facebook. Good luck with that. And I don't mean to be snide about that, but we all have this. It's in your walls. And maybe the cooler trick would be, how do you harness that to do something? I was meeting with the guys from Red Hat Software. The only company that I know it's a company that sells a $0 product and made over $1 billion in revenue. How they did it, I want $1 billion, don't you? How they did it was they had a community who actually got the sense that the people at Red Hat cared and that they were listening to what they were saying. I see you. 2 people ran for U.S. presidency, and one of them called your landline phone at home, and the other one actually knew where you lived and called you on Flickr and Twitter and Facebook and all of the places where you might be, and texted you and asked your friends to text you and built networks of people who cared about the message that he was trying to get across. One of those guys won, and the other one lives in Arizona. And he brought his own dial tone. These tools allow us to bring our own dial tone in very unique and interesting ways if you don't just hang out on them. Getting on Facebook is not cool. Figuring out how you can do something with it and connecting people together is cool. Once you get them connected, what you can do then is do what I call give your ideas handles. Package up stuff that you can give away to other people so that they can do something with it, and it's not just you doing it. That's all my success. All of my success is just sending people all of everything I can think of sharing with them and letting them do something with it. And then it always comes back on the other side. It's reciprocation. It's actually something that's built into our genetics. These are the opportunities. The opportunities aren't to be the coolest kid with the most followers. Ashton and Oprah and all those people prove to us that still doesn't matter because they still don't use the tools the way we do. But there are people who are connecting and who are really saying passionate things to people and using these tools in a way to open up minds. Smallest businesses, 2 people shops. My company is only 5 people. All the way up to really, really big businesses. You can pick any commercial consumer brand you want, and they're already on Twitter, and they're already on Facebook, and they're already connecting and trying to have a conversation with you. You just have to give them the opportunity to remember to see, and you have to help them when they don't. Why don't we go to a little bit of question, right? How are we doing on time? I haven't been following up. Cheryl gives me thumbs. It's better. The only problem is we've got a couple of roaming mics, right? Is that how this is all set up?